Okay, Twitch is online. Twitch is alive. Very nice. And this. Okay, YouTube is also live. Very nice. You're not here? Then where are you? Okay, well, since we are here, might as well do the Genie campaign day 2. Hello, Rover. Hello, Rain. How fast? Very fast. Hello, Lone Wolf. It's time for... Guadon. Guadan. Why did my name change? Why did my name change? Rebonk gone? Yeah. I did say it's only gonna last for that period of the stream yesterday. 1 minute late? Nah, you are early. I haven't started the account review. I'm on my main account. Wanna clear wave plates first. Since when did Chichi from Dragon Balls play Bua? Not that Chichi. Not Goku's wife. Okay. Yay, tuners. No, shit. I'm getting everything but the airstrikes. Lol. Okay, on to today's wave plate farming. I shall continue to farm. What the hell is that event? You missed Wuwa for 2 days. That's the new Lolo event. New Lolo event. Lupa. I need to change this one for Lupa as well. But at this point, I don't think it's that worthwhile to change Lupa's stuff. Honestly, it's not really worthwhile for me to change anyone's stuff. I gotta start saving up for new regions, resonators, and start building those echoes later on. Therefore, should not really do anything. So therefore, I shall just pick a random Tesserfield to farm. Never mind, I'll just get more of these because it doesn't hurt to get more of these. Is the campaign daily? I think they would stack the quest, so you don't necessarily have to do it today, but you should double check just in case they do not stack. We love the min-max. I feel that as a guide maker, right, it's the most basic thing to do. Like as a guide maker, if you're not min-maxing, then you're a fake guide maker. You're doing it for the clocks. Because if you're making guides, people are going to look up to you for like information, guides, and all of that. So if you do not have that, if you're like setting as yourself as like a role model, then people are just gonna pick up your bad habits and be like, oh, we can just use shit echoes and be shit at the game. No, absolutely not. Ah, he has Havoc resistance now. If Montini made a guy, we will look down on her because she's small. Also, Steffi with the 30 stream streak. Well played. Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. Ow. Gross. This guy keeps jumping. Something. Thank you for following Gacha Gamer 009. Ew. Ew. Okay, this. I mean, I do have one for Lupa already, but sure. My echoes are super good to the point it makes you jealous. Don't be. It's built upon the. I have no idea how do you call it. It's built upon the souls of 1,000 echoes. Oh wow! Look at this slow-mo parry. Yeah, 6 points because Ninga's way too much. Hello, Shirogaki. I main Kelcharo now. No, Kelcharo is at level 40, and he shall remain at level 40. You've seen me in Fuwa for 46 hours straight? No way. I'm sure I haven't left Fuwa on for 46 hours. Like ever. Okay, it's all shit. And I don't want to improve Lupa's echoes because not too. I don't get as much benefit from improving Lupa's echoes. Instead, we shall go to the Thronodian. DPS Chisa so good. See, DPS Chisa is fun. Do you need signature weapon for DPS Chisa? Absolutely. 2 people watching but 0 likes. Can you speedrun it in 1 day? Maybe. Remember how your Phoebe is S1? She's S2 now. Amazing. Isn't that good? Now you can DPS Phoebe. Make a DPS Phoebe even stronger. We shall do 3 drops. Oh yeah, right. First Gemba of the day. Choto mate Leviathan. Choto. Will I get crit damage? Leviathan. Chisa's crit damage. Leviathan. Now let's restart this again. Chisa's crit damage. Leviathan in 3. I have to restart this again as I quickly do this one. Okay, you all have one minute. 20 PT on her and 1 PT on her weapon. That's so good. There you guess. HP first? No. Defense. Break. Healing bonus. God damn it, Rochang. God damn it. Your luck has been insane lately. You're not gonna be sad if you lose 50-50 on Linny now. Why do you want to lose 50-50 on Linny when you can keep winning? Just healing bonus. Well played, Rochang. Well played. Come on. Where is the crit damage? Ow, ow, ow. Rochang might know the future. Debbie says, you give me crit damage but wrong set. Don't you dare, Debbie. Don't you dare. Okay, for the final moment of truth. Oh, Winters! Why did you jinx it? HP! Ah. Okay, what that means? Hey Dragon, if you have 36 star tower, then is your account good? If you can hit 36 star tower, your account is pretty good already. The other part of an account rating also goes to Whimpering Waste. So if you can 36 star tower, but you can't get all rewards in Whimpering Waste, then that's something that you still need to work on your account or your skill. And O2 Biscuit says you quit in 1.3 and started playing 2.7 again. So many characters missed out. Well, you're just in time for 3.0 stuff. 3.0 is around the corner, and I dare say 3.0 characters looks absolutely beautiful. So did I get Chisa's crit damage Leviathan in 3? Absolutely not. GG. Rain lost points. Yep. That's all you can join today. Bye bye. Bye, Winters. Thanks for tuning into the stream, and thanks for the HP. Winters leaving right after the HP is diabolical, man. Bro, what the heck? Peak Echo RNG, exactly. This is why I say do not envy my echoes, because it's built upon the souls of 1,000 echoes. If I get lucky on Echo, it's fake Dwargon. Watch me get lucky right now. Just watch me get lucky right now. How dare you, Rochang? How dare you? Just watch me get lucky right now. Trust. Trust. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get an attack right now. Which is exactly what I need. Attack on a roach room. See? Attack on roach room. See? I told you so. Now this one, the real question is, will I get a 3-5? So for the next prediction, will I get 3-5 for this echo? Come on, yes. Outcome 2, no. Okay, y'all have 30 seconds. 1 attack, 1 havoc for her build, yes. If you have her signature weapon, 1 attack, 1 havoc is better. Based on the calculations on the DPR calculation sheet, 1 attack, 1 havoc actually performs better. So yeah. Jinx it? No. All of you jinxers. Y'all don't jinx it, man. Okay. 3, 1. Let's go. Ah. It's bricked. straight away bricked. No. Okay, never mind. We shall not enhance this. You trusted me. Well, I trusted the echoes, but the power of the jinx is too much. The power of the jinx is clearly too much. You're coming back after killing the boss. Cuddle Waddles in a Rattle Ball. You give your account after finishing it fully goated. I plan to close the account review submission once the slots for March are all filled up. Then reopen again sometime around March, where I clear up all the account reviews, because otherwise it's going to be way too hard to track when there's like way too many things to way too many accounts. Yeah, end of March. So there's still a few slots left until I close the submissions. Guadon just confirmed that we are all echoes to him. No. Count review season 2? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. We're all gonna get bricked, aren't we? What? Yo, that didn't sound right. Okay, is Calcharo's intimacy full? Almost. Very nice. We are almost done with Calcharo's intimacy. You should have worded it better. Well, yeah. Oh, this guy's not happy. Getting it with Calcharo. When will I review today's account? Once I'm done with the dailies on my main account, which I'm almost done. But this Phantom Light Crusher decided to offer itself up as a sacrifice. So I'm getting rid of this guy first. Okay, nice. Level 90 my Calcharo for good luck? No. Absolutely not. I guess I should do this sometime off stream. Been saying that and I haven't been doing that. Okay, it is time. Time for account review. Hello, Varun. Not hello YouTube yet. Okay, let me double check who is next up on the review queue. We're done with Koji, done with Rochang. Today's Chichi, Dragon Killer 1, Evi, which is on Wednesday, and Heyday, which is on Thursday. I should send them a message after the stream to inform them. Yeah, I should do that. Maybe I should even do it now for Dragon Killer 1. So on 10, it's Dragon Killer 1. Yes, okay. Gotta go. Good luck on the review. Thank you for tuning into the stream, Shurogaki. Bye-bye. What do you mean, Dragon Killer? No. Okay. Alright. Shout here. Can I review your account? Join my Discord and sign up with the bot over there. There's a long review queue. So it is very likely that you have to wait until like mid or maybe end of March before I can get to your account. There's quite a long queue. There's quite a long review queue. So yeah. Join my Discord if you want me to review your account. You know what my account view series reminds you? One Piece. Why? Cause it never ends. Ew. What's this? Why am I greeted with the same loadout from yesterday? Rochang, you and Chichi have the same loadout? Really? Really? Oh my goodness. No. I am so done. I am like so done with yesterday's control. No. Shit control. Shit control. Because some people may never see their review. No. It took me quite a while to get used back to my old controls. I'm not going through that again. It's horrendous. What do you mean it's ultimate? No, it's shit. It's shit for my thumbs. My thumb cannot reach mouse 3 properly. What if Chichi is Rochang's secret identity? Maybe. Cause some people may never see their review. Well, still content, so sure. Okay, well, now that we've fixed the curse loadout, let's review the account. Hello Roberts and welcome back to another viewer account review. Today we are reviewing Chichi's account, and they are also one of the early Discord members who was quite active back then. So basically a little bit of lore about Chichi is that there was a time where Chichi and another member that we used to have back then they used to fight over the role for #1 Camellya fan. So, in order to crown the #1 Camellya fan, I came up with a few questions for them to answer, and if they could answer it, they will get the #1 Camellya fan role. Chichi came out on top, and so therefore she got the, or like I'm not too sure whether she, but probably they got the #1 Camellya fan role, and that's how the #1 Camellya fan came about to be. You play on gamepad, it has its issues. It's not about learning keyboard, but it's too painful. Keyboard, I feel, is a lot easier. Okay, so we shall see if Chichi lives up to the name of the #1 Camellya fan. Let's begin. Okay, Chisa, with kind of low energy regen, attack is barely making it, crit rate, crit damage is okay. Use your setup. Rochang's setup is cursed, don't use it. Why is this not level 90? Okay, level 10. Our prediction doko. Sumimasen. Prediction wakarimasen. What rating will this account get? Why is this not working? Okay. Yeah, y'all have one minute. You just got the weapon like few hours ago. Oh. Damn, okay. Damn, okay. Fine. Their level 80 is great. Three, 5, 4, 5. 4, 5. Nah, this is like a 5, 5. And 3, 5. Okay, this one's quite impressive. I mean, it has a few low rolls, but it all adds up pretty well. This ain't Gamba though. Everyone on peak. Yeah, man. Everyone's on peak. I mean, we have one who's in good or mid, but y'all are probably just gonna earn like the 6 of you have to split like 69 points. That's not even earning money at all. Rice is balancing on the edge here with that username. Okay, I mean, this one's okay. Now the problem is energy regen. You have your stats, you just don't have energy regen, which will be a problem when you try to rotate. Like during a rotation. Yeah, I'm guessing you were using... were you using Verdant's Summit previously? You didn't know English well enough back in 2019 to think this nickname is sus. Okay. Even so, even with TN's weapon, there's like literally not enough energy regen. So I suggest to rework on this one. I know this has 9.9 crit rate, but with Chisa, you don't need as much crit rate because her weapon's going to give you a lot of crit rate. Her stat bonuses also gives you quite a lot of crit rate already. So you can try to look for like something with lower crit rate. I mean, this is like 4, 5, but flat attack doesn't have as much value as attack percentage. This one has high crit damage and liberation. So honestly, this one's the one. She needs 100% crit rate. No, she don't. So yeah, you probably want to rework on this one. Get higher crit damage while you're at it. Maybe get one liberation, but more importantly, you need that energy regen. How much energy regen does she need? Like around 120% would be nice. 110 is definitely not enough. Professor Sina not here. Professor Sina is not here yet. Whose account is this? This is Chichi's account. Oh, Rain is not listening. Cough, cough. Caught it. 4K. Okay, moving on to Chikona. Okay, energy regen is still on the lower side. I'm seeing a pattern here where the energy regen is kind of like not respected. 130 is the sweet spot for Chakona. You can go with 125, but 118, you need more. Woodland area, so it's... Oh, S1, huh? Okay. S1, R1 then. Level 10, very nice. Love my videos, thank you, Starlit Scar. Is he or she? I have no idea. I just call everyone a they. Okay, clearly this one needs some rework. 4-5, 4-5, 3-5, and 4-5. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. So the only thing you want to rework on is the 4 cost. For the 4 cost, you will want to reroll on top of the double crit. You will want energy regen as well. Then that's the only thing you have to rework on for Chakona. Moving on to Carthethia, 50k HP, perfect, perfect. Energy regen 136, pretty good. Crit rate, bump it up to plus 10% because of pilgrimage to 72, which is pretty good. And crit damage of 271, okay, pretty nice. Firestorm, S2 Carthethia. Oh, we might be looking at dolphin levels here. Okay, okay. Pretty good. 5-5, 4-5, 5-5, 3-5, and 4-5. 2 5-5s on Carthethia. That's what you like to see. Oof. This is a string of low rolls, man. But still 5-5 nonetheless. Oh yes, last one 3-5, not 4. Right. But still pretty good. So therefore, you already have 2 bonus points from Carthethia. Rage farming the echo. Okay, Rain, that's your answer. Is she? Hold on, I remember there's a 5-5 for Shisa, right? But in this case, Shisa is used as a sub DPS. So I will count her as a sub DPS rather than a DPS build. But anyways, yep, your Carthethia stats are all pretty good, so I think you can leave it be already. You get bonus from having sequence? No. You get bonus from having effective 5-5s. Which Rain, look carefully. We have 5-5 over here. And another 5-5 over here. If I were to allow bonus from sequences, then anyone who's a dolphin and a whale is just going to get like 100 plus points if they S6 everything. And that is not the purpose of account scoring. Because that literally means it's pay to win account scoring. And I don't want that. Okay, Galbrena. Close to 2.2k attack. Energy regen. I think this should be okay, right? Actually, no. Crit win. Time to look at crit win. Crit win says that it's between 110 to 125 depending on teammates. Who's your teammate for Galbrena? Probably Motefi. Maybe the energy regen might be a little bit lower than what you need. Do you have Chuyuan? No, they don't. Right? Or unless I'm blind. Oh, they do. It's all the way below. What the hell, man? I'm actually blind. Chuyuan's blindness has affected me. Okay. Wait, with Chuyuan... Crit win says you don't need ER on Chakota, so... I say crit win is usually mostly right. Except for certain resonators like, yeah, Chakuna. Chakuna, you will 130%. Chisa, also I feel like 125 to 130%. Shuyan is another one like at 130%. Galbrena, I feel like 120, 125 is okay. But I mean, you really want to ensure that your ult is up whenever you rotate with Galbrena. That's the most important thing here. So if you're doing quick swaps, you can go with lower. If you're not doing quick swaps, you want to go with higher. At 0R1. Okay. 4-5. Huh, this is... Okay, I guess that's... yeah, I guess this does work. 3-5. 3-5. No crit damage for... No, well, 5-5. Okay, nice. And 3-5. We have a good amount of 5-5 from Chichi right here. So this is another plus 1 point for Galbrena. Plus 5-5, no lock. Honestly, if you really want to min-max Galbrena, this one's a good candidate to min-max. This one's also another good candidate to min-max. You know why? Because you have Chuyuan, right? Heavy attack damage bonus is not as important. Instead, you want to look more into having attack percentage rolls so that your the echo skill damage bonus part of the kit which Chuyuan buffs will do so much more damage. So the thing about Galbrena, if you didn't know, is that her forte circuit during the demon hypostasis mode, her first 3 basic attacks are considered as heavy, while stage 4 and 5, which is after the tornado attack, is considered as echo skill damage, and Chuyuan only buffs stage 4 and 5. So that means if you're rotating Galbrena in a way where, not rotating, but like doing a rotation with Galbrena in a way that maximizes the echo skill damage, you wouldn't really use the heavy attack damage as much. And so therefore, heavy attack is not as big of a concern here since you have Chuyuan. Therefore, you should rework on this one and rework on this one, because this right now would be more of an effective 2-5 than a 3-5. Okay, level 10, nice. The Galbrena has crit rate 70, crit damage 279 with static miss at most 4-5 rolls, well some are 3-5, okay? I mean, it's okay. It's not like the best, but it's okay. Hey, Rocha. Rocha with... Wow, that's... I'm pretty sure this crit rate is like very high. Crit damage, barely making it. Energy regen, okay. R2, Tragic comedy. R2. Wow. Level 10 everything, okay. S2 Rocha as well. S2 Rococo is an interesting choice. Casting basic attack Real Fantasy grants Havoc damage bonus upon reaching max stacks, grants all resonators in the team 10% additional Havoc for 30 seconds. Huh. What is this basic attack? Because I do not have Rococo, right? Not too sure what exactly this basic attack thing is. Real Fantasy. Real Fantasy. I'm guessing Real Fantasy is the part where she just jumps. The boing boing boing. Yeah, it is the boing boing boing. Okay, so essentially after you cast the boing 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 forte, you get everything. Okay, got it. Honest? Wait, if I remove this, you're at 61.1. So you could go with crit damage instead and just get like a 9% crit rate roll. But I'm seeing that Rococo isn't like that well loved here. 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, and 3-5. all the crit rates in the world, but no crit damages. Is for buff. Does Rococo do a lot of damage? I mean, 300%. I guess the multipliers aren't that huge, but still somewhat decent amount of damage. Okay, so I mean, as a sub DPS, you do have the energy regen and you do have the crit rate, so it's not bad. So for Rococo, it's min max when you want to. But of course, you gotta show Rococo some more love. Who is Leviathan? Leviathan is Void. Okay, Carlotta 2.1k. Energy regen is okay. Crit rate is pretty high. Nice. Crit damage is 300%. Okay, great. Last dance. Okay, S0R1. We have 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-8. Whoa. Okay, this one is another 5-5 and 4-5. So that's another 1 point plus to Carlotta. Very, very nice. But all of these adds up pretty nicely, so I don't think you'll want to change anything. You also do have a pretty healthy amount of resonance skill damage bonus. I think Sina will approve of this Carlotta as well. So yes, you absolutely do not need to do anything for Carlotta. Chichi cooking so far, you won a 69 orbs. How can you become Singaporean like me? I don't know, man. Get a somehow get a Singapore passport, I guess. Become a Singapore citizen. 2.2k attack. Okay, Camellya. Now for the Camellya. The number 1 Camellya fan. 130% energy regen on the dot. Way more than enough, but sure. Crit rate of 69.2, pretty good. Crit damage of 287.4, very nice. Rate spring, R1, S2, R1. Camellya fan. S6. Nah, I remember Camellya is still kind of stuck at S2. I don't... Did Camellya even rerun at all the whole entire 2.0 plus? I forgot. 4-5. Another 5-5. Amazing. She did in 2.2. And then after that, she just disappeared. Another 5-5. And a technical 4-5. And 4-5. And she got locked up. Okay, very, very nice. So therefore, Camellya gets another +2 points, but because there is a cap on there is a cap on how many effective 5-5s I'm gonna count. So therefore, you kind of maxed out on your bonus 5 points in terms of effective 5-5s. Very, very nice. Do you get Frolova weapon or save it for 3.0? You should get Frolova weapon. Frolova works so much better with a weapon. Okay, honestly, I wouldn't want to touch anything for Camellya other than maybe this one, but honestly, not really worth it. Because all the stats are adding up very, very nicely already. So you are pretty much deserving of the Camellya #1 fan title. 49.9 basic, that's pretty high. How many points would you have gotten without a 5-5 point cap? Probably still 15. Because I wouldn't count dungeons. I will still cap dungeons echoes. You're still gonna get 1 point per dungeon. I mean, even if you have like 5 effective 5-5 on dungeons, I'm only gonna count one of them because dungeon is very easy to get 5-5s. So I'm guessing 16 or 15, something like that. Because most of your 5-5s are on dungeon. Shake your head. Okay. Moving on to Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper with too much energy regen. 37k HP is nice. Crit damage is okay. Some on the lower side if you are building crit damage Shopkeeper, but I doubt so because of this 2-3. Stellar Symphony. S2 as well. It still can't beat you so far? Of course not. Do you think everyone has tuners like you, Sinna? Okay, so S2 Shopkeeper, amazing. Amazing. Healing bonus of 3-5. 2-5. 3-5. 2-5. And 3-5. Okay. Double energy regen. You can... If I were to remove this one, you will still have enough energy regen for spectral damage bonus. Yo, you have 1-4-5 over here. You should probably replace this one for the 4-5 instead. Yeah, this looks much better. And so instead, we can replace this one with a spectral damage bonus, 4 damage Shopkeeper, and get this to crit damage instead if you want the damage. If you don't want the damage, then I guess you can sort of keep her as she is with healing bonus. Because I think this is okay. This is quite okay. Go for 500, 600k at this point in the game. I think there was one time where Chichi did 600k. Or maybe something more than that. Okay. Level 10 everything. Very, very nice. So honestly, yeah, you have two choices when you build Shopkeeper. One is the damage build, so crit damage, spectral damage bonus. Otherwise, you can do 4-3, 1-1-1 for more HP, for more chunk. I usually prefer having like HP over here so that you can just chunk your way throughout everything. Moving on to Changli. Actually, wait. I will be heading to the washroom because nature calls. I will be right back. Meanwhile, y'all can enjoy 1 minute of ad break. Okay, I'm back. Took quite a while. Where's Dwa? Well, Dwa has gone to the washroom because nature called. And two sip waters. What is feet lover name in Discord? You have great video for him for feet. Is feet lover still here? Actually, you should just send it under under I don't know pictures and screenshot. No, feet lover left. Okay, because Rain says that he has something for feet lover. He's gone. Well, too bad. I guess no feet for feet lover. Okay, now where was I? Changli, yes, Changli 2.1k. Okay, Rain, just send it on the Discord. JW ping. Changli crit rate somewhat low. Energy regen is great. Crit damage okay. Blazing brilliance. S1. Okay, cool. S1. The mic is not picking up the sips that well today, huh? Yeah, it's not. Stop picking up the sips that well today. Okay, 3-5. 3-5. 4-5. 4-5. And technical 5-5 again. So many 5-5s. Time for a new mic. Nah, it's just the noise cancellation or like noise, whatever you call that. The high pass filter, I think it's a little bit too high. How do you even improve the crit rate here when everything's looking pretty good and you don't want to replace this? The answer is absolutely not. Because with both 6.3s but like pretty decent looking stats, it's gonna be hard to replace. What character do I recommend you to get? Changli or Gyarbrena for Fusion team? I'm guessing you already have Lupa and Brent, right? So honestly, Changli for the Fusion team is much better because they can all do aerial combat. You have Chuyen also, but you're using Chuyen with Frolova, right? Because you don't have Cantarella. If I remember from the account that was like editing today. So therefore you probably wouldn't want to separate Chuyen from Frolova unless you get Cantarella. Then so therefore you probably want Changli for Lupa and Brent, or maybe and just maybe Moni could fill in the slot. I will, because I'm going to try pulling for Moni, right? I will actually let you know if Moni works well with Lupa and Brent. They might not. So right now it's still kind of like up in the air. But yeah. Anyways, I think for Changli you probably don't want to rework on these two. Unless you want to. Because these two are low rolls. The energy vision, I feel 120 is enough. So essentially, you're like working with a somewhat of a technical 3-5, or you could just rework on this one. So yeah, that's for Changli. Jian. Okay, close to 2.2k attack. Energy regens. Maybe a little bit low for Jian. Do you still use Jian though? Probably not. Yeah, okay. The normal Beringal tells me you don't use Jian anymore. So okay, we shall just gloss through Jian's echoes. 4-5, 4-5. Pretty nice 4-5 by the way. 4-5, 4-5, and 4-5. Yeah, wow. 4-5 across the board for Jian. She doesn't even use Changli GG. Okay, I see. Well, not using Changli, not using Jian, then probably don't work on these two. Verena with over 200% energy regen. This would be S6. Then all the more you need 230, which is great for filling up the concerto. Variation, absolutely beautiful. Oh, you have another variation down here. Maybe you're keeping it for spare? Will we chance upon a random 5-5? Okay, no we don't. Okay, Verena is about as she is, so probably not. We will not talk too much about Verena. But yes, Debbie, correct. Follow what Debbie says. Your main DPS should have signature. Your sub DPS don't really need to have signature, but your main DPS should have signature to ensure that your tower and Wiwa clears are smooth sailing. Without their signatures and just relying on standard, it will be a lot more difficult. So it will require you to be a lot more technical if you want to clear with just standard weapons alone. You will also need very good echo rolls, which signature weapons can help with some of that aspect. Aero Rover, probably not using Aero Rover anymore because you have Chisa, so Aero Rover's kind of whatever. Aero Rover's not raised anyway, so we skip. Sanhua with nice 6-1 attack, probably a very low level overture. Is it low level Emerald Genesis? Then and again, you probably wouldn't use Sanhua anyways because you have Rococo. She hates Aero Rover. Well, Aero Rover movesets are clunky, so that's understandable. Okay. 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. Would be a technical 5-5 for Sanhua, sort of. Can be a technical 5-5 for Sanhua. Because skill does work, liberation does work, heavy also does work. And 4-5. So this Sanhua is actually pretty cracked, huh? Pretty cracked. I'm assuming that previously, before this Emerald of Genesis, you were using this Emerald of Genesis over here, which therefore makes this Sanhua pretty decent Sanhua. It's not the kind of Sanhua to the point where it's like absolutely amazing with DPS stats kind of Sanhua, but still pretty okay. Yeah. Okay, moving on to Motefi. Motefi. Huh. Yeah, these are some pretty well invested moonlits, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. Minimal preset enjoyer. But I think most of the things that you need for here are here, so that's okay. Tao Chi, do you have... Okay, Tao Chi's one is just like kind of 3-5 and 2-5 without double crits, but okay, sure. Why does Baichi have? What the heck is this? Is Baichi your Echo Bank for Camellya? What? You hope they add more presets that you don't use, Debbie. That's the last thing that I wanna hear from. That's the last thing that I wanna hear from you, Debbie. Your no preset available. Huh. What kind of lies and untruths are you sprouting? Okay, Chuyan. The moment of truth, Chuyan. Energy regen, perfect. Crit rate, perfect. Okay, nice. Placeholder for upgrading Chisa Echo. It's gonna get involved. Oh, finally, let's go. Stabby's gonna be a preset enjoyer. Okay, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 3-5, and Absolute Cinema, another 5-5. Came back after killing Cadawado's boss in Alvarado Vault. Alright. How did it go? I will see next year, huh? Okay. Honestly, if to min-max Shuya is not really worth it unless you have nothing else to do. Then if you have nothing else to do, that's where you want to look into min-maxing Chuyen. Because currently you have enough energy regen, especially with Emerald of Genesis. You can consider reworking on like this one. Actually, no, you have the crit rate already. So maybe you want to keep this one and instead like rework on this one. You don't need the crit rate as much because Chuyen will work with 65% crit rate. Instead, you want a bit more crit damage over here, which is either you get this crit rate and replace it with crit damage so that Chuyen can deal a little bit more damage, or if you just want to min-max your DPS all the way, which I think that's the current trend right now for your account because your DPS are all min-maxed to the quite a lot, but some DPSs are kind of like could be better kind. So once you have min-maxed all your DPS, that's where you look at your sub DPS then. Achievement name was 5-9 Karabados, nice. Who is this? Betty? She's tomboy? I have no idea. Why is CR7 Rover so thirsty? Huh? Another Gunner? Man, you got 82% to 95% of exploration because of doggone shots. It was so long to go that far just by getting 10 or 5 extra each time. Well, good luck. This character? What do you mean this character? This character is a male. Another one like me? No. I don't goon to Chuyen. What the hell? Okay, so at this point CR7 is just trolling. Cosmic Ripples. I don't. Yeah, your Encore Echoes got stolen. It got stolen. Well, I guess you don't really use Encore anyways, so move on. Yufu, probably not. Calcharo, no. Lumi, okay. Okay. Everyone else, okay. So we're done with the account review for Resonators. Chat, CR7 Rover genuinely thought Chuyen is a female. GG. What the heck? Okay, so in terms of resonators, you have definitely more than enough resonators. So that's 4 points. Terms of weapons. Your weapons are definitely good enough in the weapon department. Almost 3 rows of weapons already. That's 5. Echo, like a 15 out of 10. Absolutely kept the shit out of it. For map, no. I'll not be doing tower with your control setup. No. Okay, map exploration completely done, so that's 6. Why is the tower not done? I am not doing tower with curse setups, man. There's still hologram to do. Oh wait, hologram's done. Rochang lied to me. Rochang said there's hologram to do. Got sus enjoy if I deserve sus master or something. Probably. Power left. Yeah. Well, well, well. What's with the sus master role is for people who are sus enough to get the sus enjoyer. Essentially, it's a cosmetic role that lets everyone know that they are the goon masters in the server. They goon to everything and everyone, I guess. So currently, only Rain has it, which his name on the server is Abby, like APHI. Like me, no, I'm gone, not good. I think you're more good than me, JW. You're more good than me. Anyways, for tower clear, actually before we continue tower, we should actually look at Whimpering Waste. Whimpering Waste is an 8 out of 8. Nuh-uh? Well, too bad. You're gonna get the sus enjoyer role as well. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. You don't go to Churian, shake your head. Well, you tell that to CS to CR7. CR7's gooning to Churian. Anyways, SSS rank, so that's 5 points. Does Chichi play on the PC or mobile? I'm guessing it's like mobile and not mobile on PC player. Mobile? Actually, mobile. Okay, well played. Mobile then two. Oh yeah, right. Because that time Chichi kept opening the Discord, right? Mobile. Okay, that's pretty impressive then. And you know what, guys? We have a 49 pointer. Our first 49 pointer, I think. That's like actual 49 points on mobile. Uma is our first 49 pointer, but because they had 1 point of point injury, so there's like some handicap points over there. So therefore Chichi is like our first actual 49 pointer without any form of like handicap. Therefore prediction outcome is peak. Well played. Well played. Okay. Now we go to tower. Pretty sure your 69 got like split between everyone. No man, you ain't gooning the Chuyan. I don't know, man. Kinda sus, man. Law got 26 points. Limitless got 21 points. JW got 11 points. Unifeed Lover got like 6 points. Silly Cat got 4 points. And Abby got 1 point from the from the 69 point. So that's the 69 point split. Yeah, 69 for six people. Why am I so quiet? Because it's time for payback. Because of the yesterday's shit that this guy has put me through. Ew. No crit. I'll experience it again next time. Yeah, y'all are horrible, man. Oh, 900k. 900k from 900k nuke from Camellya. Ah, your eyes? I know, right? Ah. The shopkeeper blindness is always there. Hey, that's rude. You go have fun. Okay, bye Rain, enjoy. Time to work a bit. Alright. 3.0 stream this week is on the 12th. So yes, it's this week. It's in 3 days. Well, sort of. Nice. Things are so much easier without the curse setup. I can't, reviews are so boring. Why would it be boring? S6 with ultimate setup, maybe. But I'm very sure the ultimate setup will still confuse the shit out of me. Yeah, Chisa having a little bit of trouble with the energy regen over there. Oh, there's a bunch of no crit moments. Combined key? What's combined key? Yeah, right. Alt F4. Do you think I don't know what Alt F4 is? What the? Why did I get frozen? Just an example. Okay, sure. You could have given me control alternate delete and of all things, just asked me to alt F4. I don't think so. I do not think so. It probably only allows for one button input. Winterzel gives a crit stat. Yeah, sure, right. What the heck, the Chisa? You just realized I'm talking in Singlish, and you know what I'm saying perfectly, even though your culture, language is different. Well, that's great, isn't it? You can understand me. Speak more Simlish. I have no idea how to do that. It has to come naturally because it's. I feel that speaking Singlish, right, has to come naturally. If I'm just randomly throwing out my las, my as, and my random laws and haw, it's not going to sound natural. Okay, well, it's time for... Is Chichi account review already over? Almost. Almost. Actually, wait. Yeah, this one's here. So we can use... What do you mean my ass? What? What's the actual language of Singapore? Mostly English. Wait. Boy. What's with the no crits? What in the no crit? Mother language? Most of us like speak Mandarin. But then we are like a multicultural country. So we have like Malays, we have Indians, we have Eurasians, we have people from like all over the world. But those are our big four languages. Singaporeish. Okay. How many languages do I speak? Only Mandarin and English. I learned a bit of Japanese, but it's only like a few bits and pieces of words here and there. It's not enough to hold a conversation. Do I speak in dragon tongue? No. Unfortunately, no. The language of the dragons have been lost in the in time. I know Chinese. We call it Mandarin. But the accent is Filipino and Indonesian somewhat, I guess. Ball's gone, really gone. Well, I am Dwagon, I'm not a full dragon. So don't get your hopes up. Girlfriend are where? Yeah, okay, here's where the lack of energy regen for Gabrina is really showing. Enjoy your meal, JW. Okay, bro. What about the other Cantonese? I'm not trained in the arts of Cantonese. I'm... The dialect that my family speaks is called Teochew, which is its other own form of dialect. But I think Cantonese is much more popular because of the curse word that comes with it. When Garena doing open dimension with legs, is that when I dash for animation cancel? Really depends. Like really depends. Because you actually don't have ER problem with Gabrena, Cantarella, and Lupa. Ah, interesting. I guess it's because of the length of the rotation. If the rotation is short, then the problem with ER will really show. Anyways, I'll need to build up Galbrena's forte first before I can show anything. Bye! Have a great time, Gulpuffs. Okay, so for Galbrena, when you do the standard form of animation cancel is when she does her leg kick, right, and you cancel it. That's the most standard one. But if you're doing those kind of specialized rotations, for example, because if you have Chuyen, right, you want to maximize this part here where she does the spin around and then after that does the kick. So if you want to maximize this too, instead what you want to do is you kind of want to animation cancel the fire tornado. So after this, 1, 2, cancel the tornado and do it like this. And kick. And kick. And kick. So it really depends on what you actually want to do. If you're just using the heavy attack portion of Galbrena's attacks, then that's where you want to cancel the wing slash and the dimensional kick. You speak in 4 languages? Nice. What are 4 languages? Probably like English and then something else. Okay, tower is done. Very nice. So basically this account is essentially like a dolphin. I will classify this account as a dolphin. Quite a good number of S2s. And this goes to show that if with enough sequences and enough echo stats, you can get SSS on mobile. So is this a sign for you to spend money? No. But is this a sign that sequences help with skill issue? Yes. Yes, and a good credit card. Okay. Well, I will probably leave your account as it is because you have SSS rec already. Not unless you want me to break your Viva records. Actually, Rochang, does Chichi want me to try and break the the Viva record? To be fair, playing on mobile has its own bunch of restrictions, such as slow wave spawn, and with the high ping that you see right here, it's not that easy. But I think, and I just think, I will actually use Camellya and Camellya, Shopkeeper, and Rococo in the first half, and then the second half, it's these three. So summary, get employed. Yep. Languages are close to my place. Let me guess. Malay. Hindu. Yeah, I have no idea already. Oh, come on. There's one guy left now. Eh? What was that delayed, extra delayed, whatever you call that, delayed hit? That thing didn't make any sense at all. I'm doing the wrong rotation, but whatever. Boom. Ooh, look at the damage. That's what. Am I skipping both Linnea and Moni for Pink Head Girl? I'm pulling for everyone. Anyways, this is a shit rotation really. Try the dungeon solo, how about you do it? You try dungeon solo and you tell me whether that's possible or not. What the hell, man? Asking for the literal impossible for to happen kind of things. Hello, Heyday. Your account review is gonna be sometime this week. Only true Wuwa players and dungeon solo. So can I assume that you're a true Wuwa player, CR7? Clearly you are, right? Morning! Nice day for fish and eat it. The fact that I know where this reference come from. Viva la Dirt League. Absolutely enjoy their videos. Right. I got pecked by the birds. I gotta get like around 3.5 with Camellya. Otherwise, this one's not it. I'm looking forward to seeing what I think of it. I'm looking forward to reviewing it as well. It's gonna be interesting. Ew, where are the damage? Why am I seeing so many non-crits? Also, the high ping is not making this very easy to work with. Hey. Okay, I think I slowly understand where I can swap in Rococo. So to swap in with Rococo, you probably want to do it in between Shopkeeper's rotation. Yeah, see how long the wolves are taking to spawn, right? Concerto, hello. Oh man, why do we have these two extra that spawn in? Really slows down the rotation by so much. And the wolves that are spawning in, taking their own sweet time to spawn in, is actually diabolical. Since when does 180 affect the spawn by so much? Oh, no wonder, because I'm going to 200 times. Well, that explains everything. Okay, again with the non-crit, huh? Anyways, I messed up the rotation already. Okay. Hyping in Viva's pain? Yeah, absolutely.
神聖を授ける入力開花の時イエスアドリブも任せて場をもレバーへのせてこれ楽しそうこの痛みを感じ
I guess like what do you call that? Plunderer's token seal is like the best counter for hyping in Viva. Otherwise, the mid-air token is actually so much better. Problem with the Plunderer, problem with hyping is that the mid-air token, while I can clear enemies really quickly, right? Some of my attacks are gonna miss because the attacks don't bleed over to the next wave due to how long they are spawning in, which therefore makes Plunderers the better choice here. If the ping wasn't so high, mid-air token is actually much better. Boom. Hey! Where's the crit? Well, I guess don't think we are seeing the whatever you call the 3k here. Ah, the Rococo slow-mo. Yeah, we're not seeing the 3.5k here. The ping is really slowing things down by so much. You know what? Since we're not seeing the 3.5k here, I'm gonna do something, which is trying it with the stigma that signifies being glory. See if it's any better. But I highly doubt so because of the high ping. Boom. Maybe better. I'm actually clearing things a lot faster. Yeah, it's actually better. Huh. Surprising. Boom with the ult. Don't waste the 40 here yet. We have still one wolf left to spawn. Yes, okay, nice. Camellya. Yes, thank you.
私の歌よ。入力再生の時。どこにも
That's a bit too slow. Too slow. No. We could have hit 4K. We could have hit 4K. Okay. So apparently, with the mid-air token still so much better when your Camellya's doing an absurd amount of damage. So I think instead of going with Plunderer's Captain Seal, just go with the Stigma. And you should be able to get like beyond 4 points. If you don't have the high ping lag, you probably can get 4.5k points with an S2 Camellya. Welcome back, JW. Why does Winter has minus 64 points? Because Winter's account is just cursed. Eh? Rod back, okay. Where are you going, bro? Because you have peeked back from testing, nice. No issues, no ER issues with 100%. I'll make use of a jump skill. Oh my god, Chisa, where are you going? Half the time Chisa is going everywhere but the proper place. During wing mode, huh? Okay. But that means you need... Do you dodge cancel the skill? Beautiful? Nah, that was shit. Because the last bit was shit. Chisa just going... Just zooming everywhere with a chainsaw. But properly striking the, the enemies. What the frick? And she's like getting baited by Pockies. Okay, but yeah. So, without the lag, like without the spawn wave lag, your Camellya should be able to get 4k. Maybe on mobile it'll be a bit harder, maybe 3.5k, but Stigma, go with Stigma for Camellya if she has the damage. Tested with Galbrana, Lupa, and Cantorella Shockkeeper, you know. I see. So you just like jump and plunge. But wouldn't that make the rotation slow? Because you have to actually let her plunge down, which is like the slowest part of a rotation. Kind of don't like the jump. It's longer but it works. I see, okay. So that means with Galbrana, when you don't have enough energy regen, you want to do the jump. Actually, why did I just kill the bell crab? Whoops. You know what? Let me retry the tower run again with Galbrana. And maybe I will do the quick swap jump. 2 might be enough. Yeah, I think 118, 2 or even 1 might be enough. Mai with the 15 stream streak, let's go. What the? I think the other problem is Galbrana missing her intro. Like, do you see this shit right here? How did Galbrana go all the way from one end to the other end and miss miss the freaking intro? Like, bro, what the hell, man? Again, look at this shit. Yo, why is this actually happening? I'm actually confused. Why is Galbrana missing her intro so much? Something ain't right and something isn't adding up. No, something isn't adding up. Why is Galbrana missing her intro skill so much? Do I have to properly lock on? Because the ping is making Galbrana like not being able to lock on properly. Yeah, the ice cream snacks. She can have her ice cream snack after defeating Fleur-de-Lis. Not now. Yeah, I have to lock on with her, huh? Yeah, okay. So if you just use the resonance skill, then it'll be enough. Boom. Okay, yeah, so the skill does work. It's just that if you're using the skill, then you won't be able to build up the forte gauge as well, which means you have a longer forte gauge building up time because you're constantly just using the skill only. So I guess it's a bit of a trade-off. Like if you have enough energy regen, you just need to swap in and do the chain of attacks to build up. Yeah, 2 seconds difference for Ia. In terms of well built enough to clear tower, it's not a big difference. But in terms of when you are like in the range within like barely 3 minutes, those 2 seconds will really matter. So it really depends. In the beginning. Yeah, I had an in the beginning episode right there. In the beginning. Okay, GG. Yeah, that's for Chichi's account. Pretty good, pretty peak, pretty well built DPSs, and pretty good Camellya as well. So this goes to show, if you're having trouble in Tower and Viva, sequences is the way. Well, of course, you still need good echoes, but sequences do help quite a lot. Especially for mobile players. Otherwise, you really need to have brush up on your proper skills, like Chichi here, who has the skills to play on Wuwa on mobile, which is crazy. As for the rest of you watching over on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it, and happy gaming rovers. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, GG's. I will return the account. You were too late. Yeah, you were too late. They finished? Yes, finished. It is finished. It is done. It is done, it is done. No hologram needed because they completed the hologram. Just now was account review. Now is to my alt account. You're fighting weekly in Duet Night Abyss. Lol. The bounty is quite easy. You should be fine. Okay, back you go. Bye with us. Enjoy. The lady in Last Shadows is Pain. Sibyl? Is shot easy in bounty? Belly load. What? I don't even understand what you're talking about. Try my luck. B and E. Oh, F rank. Boo. Oh my god. Double F rank? Okay, at least there's the S rank. Man, the double F rank is diabolical, but the one that I got for the last few absolutely made up for everything. Because I got 4 crystal solvents in a row. That's nice. Okay, on today's episode of farming on this account. Someone would recommend doing a bunch of speedrun bounty for the pet. What do you mean speedrun bounty for the pet? Bounty has no pet. Like, pets don't spawn in bounties. You were here and there not loading. What's my opinion on mobile rhythm games? I think they can be quite challenging. No pets spawn in bounty. Pets do not spawn in bounty. They only spawn in excavation. So if you see pets spawning in bounty, something is wrong. You have to understand that I am a bounty enjoyer. I farm my bounties for the raid globules until I have like 50k plus. I have plus 10 everything, and I have never seen a single pet spawning in bounty. No, there is simply no such. Okay, in like commissions, right? There's one tab under there that says enemy occurrence and some event info. Under event info, there's this thing called like hands in the air, rescue the Genimon, and all that. Bounty does not absolutely have any form of event whatsoever. So therefore, you saying pet spawn in bounty is actually false, because that shit does not happen. So either you're doing excavation, you're doing capture, or you're doing termination. Those are the 3 places with pets spawning in. They did in 5 minutes max. Yes, bounty is around 5 minutes for speedruns. Actually 4 if you can do it super fast. I have played a lot of bounty, and I have never in a single instance see a pet spawn. You know what you did? Well, you have to show me that the pet actually spawns in bounty, because I've done like okay. My Becca has plus 10 wedges on almost everything. My Niffle has plus 10 wedges on almost everything. That goes to show you how much bounty I'm doing already. So for me, where no pets are spawning in bounty, it's either something's not right, or you're actually not doing bounty. I'll show you later. I'll show you later. Because no way in hell that I've done like over, I think at least like over 200, 300 bounty runs now, and I've not seen a single pet. Because if that's the case, something's actually scuffed.
さてこの先の
巡る月相の中で私は自分自身をアンカーにする
I need lingering tunes. Have I done fantasies? Yes, I've done fantasies. Anyways, what was JW saying? You were thinking of restarting to post some videos on your Insta? Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Honestly, the best way to do is just to start posting some things. Because you don't know whether you make it big. You don't know whether you become like... the post will just blow up. I wanna fight more. I can do bounties later. After the stream, I guess. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, not defense, not defense. Not HP. Lecture. No! Not... Yeah, disgusting. You be the referee, guys. Continue. Pretty sure Mai is asking if I want to do more bounties later. Which I really do need to do more bounties. Or more Carmine globules. That stinky redstone that would never be enough. Oh, you want to argue? Sure. I can tell you all about my Luno coins that I farmed at one point in time. Farmed over 1.5k off in the bounty. Just from bounty, by the way. And each bounty gives only 40 coins. Do the math. You can do the math. And oh, should I mention that my sharpening potions and my projectiles are like 6 each, but the materials to craft the sharpening potions and the projectiles are close to 100 each. Do you know how many Uno coins does that take to craft? Do the math. And all of those Luno coins come from bounty, so do the math. That's exactly how many bounties I've been doing. Attack. Okay. Actual, okay. Defense, okay. Do the math, everyone. No, you do the math. You asked me, so you do the math. That's your homework. That's your homework. Don't throw your homework to everyone else. What the hell, man? Healing bonus. Nope. I should do this. I should do this as well. Each day passes and the time just ticks. Okay, I definitely need to do this. I will do this main quest on the weekends after I'm done editing the videos. Probably just experienced it by myself. Do my quest now? No. I won't be doing the main quest here. Because I actually want to... Basically, I'll be doing it by my own on the weekends, where I will just record only, turn off the Twitch chat, and then have no people spamming the curse
そろ
sounds.
そろ
Which team is good for lady? Any team that's on the ground and not flying up, unless you're very, very confident. Because if you're very, very confident, I mean, if you're very, very confident in dodging while you're in the air, then that's fine. If you're not very confident in dodging in mid-air, then you're gonna want to be on the ground, because Lady of the Sea has very wide hitbox that can smack you out of the air. Can we use Desua? Nah. You know why? Because I'm actually planning to play on Heartless. I'm planning to play main story on Heartless, and I'm gonna change it to English so that I can take better pictures from the recording, from the bot recording itself. What do you mean? Aim is kind of difficult, the floor's not flat for small enemy in the theater. Am I missing something here? Is there a theater in Uwa? My wave plate? Yeah, what about it? I'm gonna do some... I'm gonna do some side quests. So it was 200 above. I spent it all. I spent it all, my...
ついてくるなよ
Who said that? I wonder who. I wonder who. Can you speak faster? I'm spamming the camera. Speak faster. Where's free bong? No free bong. Free bong only yesterday. The free bong period is gone. Correct. Yes, gone.
それそ
Why not? Because free bong has to be special. If it's there every day, then it's not special, right? Was it special day? Yes, it was special day. Did you miss something? No. It just so happened that I wanted to give free bongs that day. Right, before I forget, we should do our 3 Lady of the Seas. Our 3 daily Lady of the Seas. Do you all want Gemba or is everyone dead? If everyone's dead, then I don't think we need a Gemba. If everyone's alive, then we should have Gemba. Stabby's dead. Okay. Stabby doesn't need to Gemba. I get 3 crit damage in 3. That prediction. Let's go. You already know the result. No, you don't. We are gonna get crit damage this time round. Trust. Ow. Does Lady of the Sea even give another set? I'm pretty sure Lady of the Sea only gives Crown of Valor, right? No way there's a crit damage wrong set. Only thing that would be wrong would be crit rate. Yeah, so you see that swipe up over there. Those are the things that can smack you out of the aerial combat with like friends. See, I told you so. Crit damage. I told you so. Now for the last one. Start a prediction. Will I get 3-5 in the last echo? Not 3-5. Will I get crit damage? What the heck? Crit damage in the last echo. Chances are probably no. Because I'm not feeling it.
Yash.
You didn't Gemba? No count. Koji got the curse scream. How does that work? Resistant to interruption. I feel like it doesn't really. It's not really resistant to interruption. It's more like it just slows the enemy down. So you get like some form of resistance to interruption. Attack, yeah, I didn't feel it. So prediction outcome 100% nope. Okay, we leave. Bro actually did it. Yep. I did say that I wanted to use that as a curse sound. It's just that I haven't found the chance to do it. Was that Zenny? No, that was Zenny's editor. It was now.
It's time for
Yes, it is time for Echo Echo enhancing. Will I get 3-5 for this Echo? Actually, will I get good 3-5? It has to be a good 3-5.
私は自分自身のアンカー
It's time for
our curse sound collection's growing. Curse sound spamming coming. Points trading. We have Heyday with the 420 in belief. Well, we definitely gotta believe then. We have to believe this will be a double crit. Okay, we have a crit damage. We are only left with crit rate and 1 attack percentage. Come on now. You gotta give it to me. Crit rate, attack percentage, let's go. Ah! No! I overcooked. It's burned. It's absolutely burned. Disgusting. Nope. Yeah, RIP 420. And not the magic number. I have no idea, man. I can't replace this shit. Like, for the longest time, I can't replace this shit. How long can this go on? Your titch not twitching. Titch not twitching. Brain not braining. Echo not echoing. Enhance not enhancing. No! It's gone to shit. It's actually gone to shit. You can't see the Gemba. The Gemba closed already. The Gemba is already over my... What the heck? Okay, let's clear one more side quest. This one, I guess. It's high time we clear our side quests because they've been stacking up. Gee, why am I going so far when I'm supposed to be going this? Clear all the side quests? No, we'll do them bit by bit. Can't see it. No, clear whole Wuwa. No. My bit by bit gonna take a year. Yeah, it's gonna take till next year. He's never gonna finish it. Don't expose me like this. Maybe by end of service it might. Nah, man. Not by end of service. Trust. In era of Solon, we trust. Alright, gotta look for a bit. Your back hurts. Okay. Have a good rest. Hopefully your back doesn't hurt anymore. Floor got the what do they call it now? Got the 30-year-old debuff. "30-year-old where the pain starts coming in. 20-year-old debuff. Flog of Lord. To be fair, I don't think I would have pain if not for my damn surgery. But because my damn surgery caused me to have pain, I also have a 20-year-old debuff where my You know the part in between your shoulder blades? Yeah, that part of my shoulder blade occasionally hurts. And it's been like that ever since after my surgery. I have no idea what exactly happened, but they said like it's because they had to uh because for my surgery it's an open heart surgery, right? So they had to saw down my ribcage in the middle to open my ribcage up to get to the heart. And so when that happened, right, it might have like shifted my anatomy at like in terms of like my muscles at the back, which is probably why it's causing me all these issues right now.
味方任せたわ。進化をお見せします。
Hmm? Yes, JW, why do you go, You don't think well, now you know. But nah, man, it's not that bad. It's not like describing it in extra HD graphic detail. I'm just giving you an idea of what kind of happened. We need to GG mine, GG. Yes, give you the powerful plum. Bong. Yay. Oh. No. This one's long, this one's long, this one's long. This one is little bit long, this one's long. Don't want to do this too. I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this one. It was expensive bonk. No, it's the normal bonk. What do you mean expensive? Don't lie. It's not expensive. It's just only 50 points. Is Zenny alive today? I don't think so. Yeah. I think Zenny is still pretty sick. You fell down on the boss fight platform and she couldn't kill you. She couldn't hit you. What? Okay, I think I'm done for Wuwa. Done for Wuwa for today. It's a little bit earlier, but let's go to Wuwa till now. Yes, Danny is sick. I can say just 100k points. No, 100k points is a lot, but 50 is not a lot. And while we are at it, let me open up DNA. And let me show you Bounty real quick. Okay, so for characters, Auto, not Auto. Augusta, not Augusta. Changli. Oh, nice. Daily quote. Oh, look at that easy money. Auto, yes. Daily 40. Daily 40 is... What's this supposed to be? It looks like... Taochi? Oh yeah, it kinda does. Because of the shield thing. Taochi. Well played, GG. Okay, Wuado done. Now let's go to Duet Night Abyss. Got Changli. Nice. Nice. New applicant? What new applicant? I don't see any messages being sent from the doorbot. Oh, but you didn't set the DM back to me. I see. Okay, my... Actually, hold on. Let me set it to full window. Display. Borderless window. There we go. Okay, mine. Bounty commissions. You see, the difference between bounty commission and normal commission is that we have a commission occurrence. Commission occurrence tells you what event will happen. So rescue the Genimon, excavation. Hatch, no, rescue the Genimon. Termination, rescue the Genimon. Apparently exploration has rescued the Genimon, but I've never seen it. And then we have capture. Rescue the Genimon. Mine. This is commission occurrence. Bounty commission, however, has no such thing as commission occurrence. So therefore, it is impossible for a rescue the Genimon to happen during chase commissions. And the fact that I have like, look, I have 72 gold sands, 75 repulsive crystals, which requires like a lot of lunar memento. You know that drop thing that you were saying, bounty drops Genimon, which is like not even a thing that's happening. So I do believe that the party that you're in, the party leader that you're with just brought you somewhere and everywhere to farm for everything, including bounty, and you just got mixed up bounty with something else. Just no way, man, no way. Also allow me to show you my progress. Lady Nipple, plus 10 Scorches, plus 10 Volition. I'm now farming for Wildfire. Rebecca, plus 10 Spectrum, Volitions, Inspo. I'm also now farming for this one. And this one. For some reason, the game just doesn't want to drop this... Oh. Yay! Yeah, but the game doesn't want to drop the morale, so... Rip. You didn't do it for 1 or 2 days, that's fine. You have the rest of the week to complete bounty commissions and the nocturnal echoes anyways. No rush, no rush. The only reason why I can do all that is because I'm always AFK farming, because I'm always on my computer trying to churn out videos. And while I'm churning out videos, I'm just like, okay, let me just AFK farm here. Yeah, let's go here, confirm selection, and then go in AFK farm. Then while the video's like being rendered, go to bounty, match up with one bounty, and then just like just do the bounty like that. What does morale means? Morale means the higher the HP you have, the more damage you're gonna do, which is great for characters that don't use a lot of HP. For characters that drain their HP, like Psyche and Outsider, they will want this thing called Resolve instead, because Resolve is much better for characters that drain their HP. There's also the thing called Hunt Down, but I think Hunt Down only works for... I've heard Hunt Down works for Lisbel, but I haven't tried it. I've just been farming Scorches, and mostly Scorches. After that, probably for Lisbel, I'll plus 10 the Prismatic Neon, and probably look into like the Wildfire. But yeah, basically this is how much I've been farming. A lot of farm. You forgot to send maintain message. Oh no. Yes. So this is how much I've been farming. Anyways. Katana Outsider build. Check the same piece with another stat which I have in Becca. Which one? Misty Veil, Midnight Sun, Prime Morale. Which one do you want? Do you want Uplift? Do you want Serenity? Do you want Resolve? Or do you want Hunt Down? Morale, Resolve, Uplift, Serenity, Hunt Down. Which one of these 5 are you asking for? Prime? They are all prime, Mai. They are all prime. We have Prime Morale, Prime Serenity, Prime Uplift, Prime Resolve, and Prime Hunt Down. They are all Prime. Which one? You can't just tell me it's Prime, and you don't tell me which. What the heck, man? First one I have, Serenity, Resolve. Okay, let me just explain it one by one. I think you're very confused. Serenity regenerates your sanity. Sanity is the thing that you need to cast skills. Uplift is about straightforward, increases damage dealt, so you use it on your support character. Like I explained just now, Resolve is for characters that consume their HP. The lower the HP, the more damage you do. Morale is the opposite. Morale is the higher your HP percentage, the more damage you're gonna do. So you want to keep your HP at 100% for maximum damage. Hunt Down is basically, it reduces your skill damage, but you do more damage with your weapon. This is probably good for Lisbel, but it's not tested. This is as simple of an explanation that I can give. You can check the attribute information here. Okay. Morale applies to you. The higher your character HP percentage, the higher the damage dealt. Resolve is also for you. The lower your character HP percentage, the higher the damage dealt. It all applies to you yourself. I don't think they will add in like HP percentage kind of damage here, because I think that would be way too OP and way too hard to balance. Because having a wedge that scales its damage off based on enemy's HP simply means that the higher the enemy HP value, the more damage you're gonna do. So let's pretend that if a wedge does 1% of the enemy HP each time it does damage, as long as you hit any enemy 100 times, the enemy will go down. That's really strong for a Demon Wedge because it just scales infinitely. Every other wedge has a ceiling. You are finding the meaning in another place? It's under view attribute info. I do not think you'll be able to find it here. Yeah. My box is still stuck at this. I can't change anything to the box. It's annoying. Where is the spike and slash thing? Spike and slash is on the weapon itself. Here's where you can find spike. So you need to find a weapon with the spike itself to find spike. And you need to find a weapon with slash damage to find slash. So slash right here, then slash will appear. Then for smash, you need to find smash itself as well. Did I get shiny box? No, I didn't get shiny box. It's the healing. I only got the healing box. Not healing box. Healing Mr. Goodnight, which I renamed to Mr. Good Morning. Got the rabbit. Nice. Should be fine now, you hope? Okay, yeah, I see. I see the message from you, Stebby. It's a flashbang. It's not as bad as Good Morning. Good Morning is the real flashbang. The Pearl Rabbit is still okay. The shiny pear rabbit. The Good Morning is an entire flashbang. It's even worse than this one. Although this one's white, this one you can still kind of see. This one with the white glow, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's it for the stream. Yeah. I shall continue to farm off stream. And then I will also work on the video for what tune breaking is. gonna have to summarize everything about tune breaking as I turn that into a video. So probably that video will come out like sometime in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, healing one is the flashbang.
よっとやー
Wait till the live stream. So it's like, what? Wait till the live stream until I release like what is tune breaking? I guess that could work.
よっと
Yeah, I guess that could work. They might talk about new Mac. I think the earlier you talk about it, the better though. At least the better it is for traction. Because problem with the new Mac right now is that we only know bits and pieces about it. And waiting till the live stream might be a little bit too late.
よっと
Besides, I'm not an official WoWa content creator. So I can kind of just like just say like, oh, these are the things that I've gotten from various sources, and this is how Tune Break works for now. Anyways, there shouldn't be too big of a change anyways. Like everyone can Tune Break. Everyone can Tune Break. We have Moni who doesn't do the Tune Break herself, but she applies this kind of debuff. Linne doing the Tune Break Rupture and Strain herself, which is honestly just kind of weird. Yeah, everything's not clear for now, and I don't think the live stream's gonna be any clearer either. But at least there's something to get people's attention on. Then I can just make the amendments and changes later on, whenever I need to. Be like, oh, I was wrong about Tune Break.
よっ
I don't know, man. I think that sounds like the play. Because otherwise, right now it's also just everything's kind of just up in the air. You don't exactly know, but you also don't really understand it either. But they did release the gameplay video for Moni and Linne against the tower. And all I'm seeing is a lot of tune breaks happening and Scar getting bullied by Linne and Moni. But I think tune break, right, is kind of like fixed damage. But that needs to be studied a little bit more. From what I'm seeing, seems to be fixed damage, because the tune break damage between Brent and Chuyin was the same. But yeah, seems like true damage kind of thing. They have scaling. Sure they do. Because what kind of scaling would they be on? I do know that there's this new stat called tune break damage, but is it only gonna scale off tune break damage? Because having them scale off attack will just lock out certain characters from doing damage. For example, like Karthethia, who scales off HP. So if tune break is actually scaling off attack, then it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, different type of tune, strain tune, and rupture tune. Linne does both. Moni doesn't do both, but she like follows up or something. You only see Rupture Tune? I thought Line does both.
えいや
I'm pretty sure Line does both Strain and Rupture.
どうやら次の試合はエリア争奪のようだ。早く行こうぜ。
Yeah, both.
私の毒が甘い
Why am I being placed in such a weird spot? Where the hell am I? Strain is mainly for buffing.
よいしょっと。
I know that Rupture is pretty much the more you do, the more damage you're gonna deal. Something like that.
受け止めて。
Strain is... Wasn't Strain the one with the follow-up attack?
私を感じて。
Actually, no, the follow-up attack is part of their kit.
勝利は我がチーム。軍団長は天下一のものだ。
さあ、愛の毒を飲んで。
軍団の誇りはお前たちに託した。
そこ。え？
Tune Rupture response deals Tune Rupture damage to target. Tune Strain response gains total damage increase from Tune Brick Boost. Actually, doesn't Moni and Linne kind of have both?
そろそろ全力で負けたか。
So doesn't it make more sense for you to swap in between response and, I mean, Rupture and Strain to receive the damage increase, and then the next tune you want to go with Rupture to get more damage. Yeah, like you want to swap in between the modes. So, for example, the first rotation, Linne wants to be on Q Strain response, right? So that she gains damage increase from Q Break boosting. Then after that, you want to swap over from Linne to Tune Rupture so that she can what do you call it? She can do more damage with her Tune Rupture response from the buff of having this Tune Strain. Moni can't change like Linne. Well, Moni is mostly like a support, I guess. Unless she's doing a lot of damage. But I do know, however, is that Moni outdoes a lot of tune what do you call it? Tune break damage. It fills up the bar a lot. Like Moni fills up the bar a lot. Based on the video that I've seen, Moni just fills up half the bar like that, and you can go straight away into tune breaking.
愛に誠実じゃない人だったから、愛の神様に代わって罰を与えたの。
Strain is in a kit. Maybe. We only know when we actually like understand, I mean, play the character itself. There's only so much information that can be conveyed through gameplay. And right now, most of the gameplay is focusing on the tune break instead.
私の毒が 甘い愛で熱くなっていくの。なになに？もう始まるの？どれどれ。私を感じて。第一戦の相手はチームフォースイくんだ。目標は
I guess I can give it a read again, but
とはいえ、あいつの居場所はまだわからんぞ。近くを探してみよう。
I probably won't expect too much information out of it. No information about scaling for all characters. Probably like 100% scaling, like just basic tune break damage. It will make a lot of sense like that.
どうやら次の試合はエリア争奪のようだ。早く行こうぜ。落ちて甘いアロマの香りに。よいしょ。
Because if the... I think it's just safe to assume that everyone has like 100% tune break scaling for now. Considering that I saw Branch and Chuyen having the same tune breaking damage. For the videos at least. Wonder if they have like... I need to take a closer look at their HP stats. And compare it with their base HP stats. If they have echoes, then it might tell of a different story. But if they do not have echoes, and their stats are like very basic, then it just might be true damage. Which true damage is kind of like, wow. And then so I guess the other part of the question is which attacks are a lot more valuable for tune breaks and which attacks are not. Like, do you want to do an even more specialized rotation with the old characters to achieve better tune break efficiency, or will the current simple rotation still suffice for casual players? Like the hyper carry rotation, where you kind of like sacrifice some of the more niche aspects, for example like Galbrena, where Galbrena just like, oh, I just do the tornado swirl, just mash my basic attack button and call it a day. Or will the quick swappers, not quick swappers, but like people who enjoy using the basic attack 5, 4 and 5 because they have Chuyen, be rewarded because it like does a lot more tune break damage? These kind of like little niche kind of things will probably receive quite a bit of change as well. So I guess the scaling for old characters isn't really too much about that tune break damage, but more of like how well can they build up the tune breaking, I guess. Boom. Where's the last key? Give me the last key. Why does the last key not want to drop? Yep, so this is peak farming right here. When I need, when I just want to semi AFK farm, just join an existing bounty, stand in one corner, and place down all the jellyfish in the world, and then I'm done. Exactly why I enjoy Rebecca so much, because it's such an easy character to use. Low effort. And let the jellyfish do all the work for you.
誠実じゃない人だったから愛の神様。
Okay, but yeah. I guess I will just head off. Continue AFK farming while I prepare for my next video. So thank you for tuning into the stream, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. To new applicants today, is the Celestine and N804, right? Celestine and N804, right? Hopefully I didn't get the wrong people. Yeah, okay. You do main story quest on the Nobu Chronicles? Well, have fun. Alright, anyways, yep. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and I'll see y'all in the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow will be... Let's hope that the person... wait, yeah, the person replied already. And then day after will be Heyday's special account. Then Friday it will be stream. I mean the live stream. And another one that you forgot to change the DM back. What's the other one? Because I do not have the other one. I only have up to N804. Yeah, I only have up to N804. Okay. Set to use state, yeah. Alright, thanks for tuning into the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.